Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, back here, already with my third video. I'm here now to talk about some wrestling news. Just want to get my news videos here out of the way with the NFL and NBA. Go watch those two videos if you haven't. Now I'm here to talk about WWE. I'll have some more content today for the 2024 NFL Draft. I know it's concluded, but doesn't mean we still can't do some content about it. I'm gonna give my biggest winners and losers from the 2024 NFL Draft, and then the next draft video I'll do is grading every team from the draft as well. But that's enough self-promotion. Let's get that out of the way. Let's get into the wrestling news here, ladies and gentlemen. So the first thing I want to talk about here is Peacock. Peacock and WWE. So Peacock will be increasing subscription prices beginning in mid-July of 2024. Premium with ads is increasing by $2 to $7.99, basically $8. Premium Plus is increasing by $2 to $13.99. The premium annual is increasing from $59 to $79. Premium Plus annual is increasing from $119.99 to $139.99. Everything in life's expensive, but it is what it is. But I wouldn't say everything in life is expensive, because, I mean, why would you complain about $8 a month? It's not bad for Peacock. Considering, AEW with pay-per-views, you had to pay, like, what, $50? And it was literally $2, and it's still cheaper than the network was. It was $9.99. This one's $8 still, so it's not even expensive. But all the subscription services are going. It's going to be interesting to see when the contract is up, if WWE pulls all their content exclusively on puts all their content exclusively on Netflix or Reno with Peacock. I mean, I guess greed contributes to inflation. That's probably why prices are going up. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I really like the $5 price point, but $8 ain't bad, honestly. Still pretty cheap compared to most streaming services, so honestly, not bad. I know people will be like, oh, why, or whatever, but there's nothing to be worried about. So, the latest on the location for WrestleMania 41 per WrestleVotes. We've talked about this. Now I'm here another update this morning. After speaking with a reliable WWE source over the weekend, it seems that chances of WrestleMania 41 being held in Minneapolis are decreasing with each passing day. The longer we wait for an announcement, the stronger Las Vegas looks, said the source. While this doesn't mean Minnesota is out of the running yet of potentially hosting WrestleMania, the delay in announcing isn't part of any new strategy or rollout. WWE is reportedly keen on getting the word out as soon as possible. Figures since they had press conference in Vegas, the chances of it being next year increased. And UFC stays in Vegas makes a little more sense, with the WWE TKO merger. I felt they're going to go to Vegas. If I had the choice, I'd probably go to Vegas, because I don't know, it just feels more WrestleMania-ish. Is, I guess, the way I'll put it. I mean, Minnesota crowds aren't that bad. Like, the Wonder on Target Center was pretty good. The stadium was good as well. So, Minnesota would be a good stadium for WrestleMania. I feel like they want to go to the bigger place in Las Vegas, is why WWE's going to do it. And it was the ideal location after the press conference they did. So, and maybe they want to have Rock Roman in Las Vegas in a bigger bigger place. But if I was in Minnesota, if I was a fan of Minnesota of WWE, I would be pissed. But I felt like it was their best chance to host WrestleMania. Their stadium looked pretty beautiful. But yeah, so I'll say about that. On the Kurt Angle show podcast, he talked about Chad Gable and how he thinks it'd be a good idea for him to be a heel manager. Kurt Angle said he thinks it would be a great idea for him to be a heel manager for a currently heel Chad Gable, and is open to returning for the idea as long as it's worth it to him. So as long as it's worth it to Kurt Angle, there's a chance we could see Kurt Angle return and be a heel manager for Chad Gable. We could have Perk Angle and Perk Gable. Man, imagine you could have Gable and the Creeds with Angle as their manager. Like, that would be perfect. I feel like this is a great idea. Definitely the prime of his career was being a heel, but I feel like Triple H is gonna get on this right now. I mean, the Creeds are part of the stable. Angle could help them, and Angle could help them get over without Gable even being present. But we'll see if this happens. That's a very good, very, very, very good idea. We'll see if WWE will do it. Will they? I don't know, but I'd like to see it. So the advertised card for WWE Raw tonight, day 2 of the WWE Draft. I didn't recap SmackDown on Friday because the WWE Draft or the NFL Draft was going on at the same time. NBA playoffs, but the draft sucked from what I heard on night 1. Day 2 of the WWE Draft tonight, U.S. Champion Logan Paul returns. He appears in Judgment Day versus Jey Uso, Andrade, and Ricochet. I just hope it's better than night 1 and the more talent swapping brands. Hopefully. So AEW's Darby Allin was hit by a bus after crossing the street in New York with a broken foot, potentially broken nose. This man always seems to have the worst luck. Like he's always getting hurt. He needs to change his mind about climbing a mountain. Consistent signs not to climb Mount Everest. That's crazy, but that still hurts less than losing Gigi Dolan. Sorry. But on the grill position, I guess podcast or something, Gunther states that they earned WWE before Triple H was one of the reasons why he didn't want to go to the U.S. and did not enjoy the product, nor wants to be part of it. He ultimately credits Triple H Paul Levesque for having a vision for him in his presentation in the ring. They all love and respect Triple H. It seems because he didn't want to come to WWE during the, I guess, pretty much the Vince McMahon era. But he praised Triple H. He has literally saved WWE and has brought in amazing talent, something that Vince wouldn't have done. Like, Gunther Gunther will be, like, future world champion. So I'm glad he decided to come in to WWE after Vince left. And he got a big push. So some breaking news a day ago, as announced by The Rock on Instagram, or 2 days ago, Drew McIntyre has officially re-signed with the WWE, as we all expect. I mean, who really realistically expected him to leave? But he's officially re-signed. We knew it was coming, and I'm looking forward to what's next for Drew the Menace McIntyre. So, The Rock posted on Instagram, Drew's having the best run of his career, and on social media too, so obviously he's going to re-sign. So, it is official and he's staying with WWE's re-signed. So I'm looking forward to what's next between him and Sheamus. You can have a match at Clash of the Castle, maybe. I don't know. The Undertaker dubs AJ Styles as the Shawn Michaels, basically, of this generation on the 6 Feet Under podcast, and that's some high praise from The Undertaker. And he still works at a high level. Like, and still working at high level at damn near 47. He still puts on banger matches. I mean, he's always dreamed. I mean, I wish AJ Styles and Shawn Michaels would have faced each other. But he's absolutely agile and lots of energy in the ring, so I agree. So, Kenny Omega doesn't accept any Roman Reigns slander, basically. I'm not going to accept any Roman Reigns slander in this chat. I think he's incredible. I don't think he's boring. I'd actually say I'm pretty jealous, because Roman Reigns is presented the exact same way I would love to be presented. He presents the man who's the champion to have big matches at the pay-per-views where you're either cheering for him or cheering for someone else. That's professional wrestling. He's going to do what I did in New Japan, and I can't be a hater on that. I'm a fan. Kenny respects the art of pro wrestling, so babyface of the year. See, that's why I hate wrestling fans, where AEW and WWE fans always slander each other, but Kenny Omega gives Roman Reigns all this praise. Like, these wrestlers respect each other. It's just the fans don't. Fightful Select reported with regards to night 2 of the WWE draft this upcoming Monday on WWE Raw, there are expected to be more swaps, and we can expect more NXT talent picked up. So it looks like there's going to be more swaps of brands, and we could expect more NXT talent. But it's a bigger pool. Of course, there's going to be more talent switching brands and NXT call-ups. I think it'll be a better show overall, because it's a bigger pool on the draft than it was from SmackDown. But hopefully, I think they'll definitely be changing brands. What will happen? I don't know. I don't know what they'll do with Tiffany Stratton, Drew McIntyre. We'll just see what they do tonight. So we have some matches official for Backlash next Saturday, May 4th at 1 p.m. on Peacock. Bayley versus Tiffany Stratton versus Naomi in a triple threat match. They're going to have one hell of a match. That's going to bang, or it's going to eat. And Women's Tag Team Championships, Kabuki Warriors versus Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. They're about to get that mega push. They're probably about to win the titles, most likely. So it looks like they had a good run, but they're probably going to lose the titles. But that's going to be a good match. And Backlash is looking good.